When life gets unpredictable, preparation matters. In medicine, it's all about staying alert, ready for whatever comes through the door. On the road, it's no different. That's why Volvo designs vehicles to help anticipate risk, reduce harm, and protect lives. The Volvo XC90's advanced safety systems inspire confident decisions wherever the road takes you. The Volvo XC90, for life. Proud sponsor of the Pit Podcast. Learn more at volvocars.ca/safety.
Scott, I'm going to begin by just asking you very quickly how much of the State of the Union address you watched last night.
It's a more complicated question than you think.
Is it?
Because I watched for sure the first 40 minutes. Then my 16-year-old got up and said a swear word that I have told him he's not permitted to say in the presence of his mother. And he went upstairs and started playing his guitar loudly. I walked around the island in my kitchen a couple of times. I missed probably 10 minutes. I came back down and I watched the rest of it. You know, it's just hard to take, man. Hard to take.
Good for you. Thank you for that. I was just picturing this whole scenario playing out. That was actually really, really well done. Did your wife watch?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
For a little bit. Then I started imitating Trump, like after he would speak, and she got
upset,
livid. Yeah, she's
okay.
It's not funny. Don't talk like him. Don't talk like
I
him.
know.
That's
I know.
not good.
I know. I'm familiar with that.
And then she went on about the men in the locker room and Kash Patel,
right,
and how they joked about the women's hockey team, and then
you should not have opened that box. Okay.
No, a frost settled upon the house.
I understand. At the end of the day, how did your son, the 16-year-old, handle this? Was he okay, or is he speaking?
He never came back. He's just like he's at a
Okay.
He's like, I don't understand.
Yeah.
I just don't understand. I'm like, no one does.
So it all worked out. For people who missed it, here's one of the lowlights from last night's speech from the president.
Our country is winning again. In fact, we're winning so much that we really don't know what to do about it. People are asking me, please, 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 Mr. President, we're winning too much. We can't take it anymore.
No
we're
one
not
said
used
that.
to winning in our country. Until you came along, we're just always losing, but now we're winning too much.
All right.
And I say, no. You're going to win again. You're going to win big. You're going to win bigger than ever.
You know, I've heard this like 5 times already today. It just gets worse every time I hear it. But that said, we just have to talk very quickly about what came out of this thing and anything. I mean, Canada wasn't mentioned. He talked about tariffs. He talked about countries and being ripped off. That's the kind of stuff we've heard before. There was nothing new in there, right?
No.
Okay.
But I'm going to tell you something that I think might surprise you. I liked it.
Which part?
And I mean, I hated it, but I liked it. And here's why I liked it.
Okay.
I liked it because I have literally come to a conclusion that what's good for Trump is bad for Canada. What's bad for Trump is good for Canada. And I think last night was bad for Trump. I think that what we witnessed was a president who doubled down and dug in to a strategy that I think is certain to weaken him electorally. He's got a midterm election in November, I should say. And last night, he told people, we're winning, you're winning, everything's great. We've never had a stronger economy. Well, that's not what people think. That's not what people think in the United States. They have to go to the grocery store. They go to the gas station. They are watching all of this. And there are polls that tell us what the truth is as compared to what Trump screamed into a microphone. And the truth is this. Americans are starting to believe that this tariff strategy makes everything more expensive, threatens jobs and industries in the United States, not just in Canada or elsewhere. And when he decides out of pure vanity that he will not let go, and declared last night in that speech, essentially, that he is going to stick to the strategy and try to argue to people that things are better, things are cheaper, life is going gangbusters, I think he's going to get a severe slap across the face at the ballot box. So I'm glad he did this because I think once he's weakened, his ability to impose his will on us, his ability to harm us is diminished.
So if that's the case, I guess my question, I don't know if it's theoretical or not. Let's say that plays out, the midterms happen, and of course the Republicans get hurt and the Democrats end up, being able to actually do something. How much power does he then have to pretty much do what he wants anyway, Scott?
Well, I think his power is receding, and I think we've been witnessing it. I think that is actually the theme of 2026. So, he can pursue some tariff policies, but they're longer, more complicated. The options are fewer. He is going to, I think, lose the House of Representatives. He's going to be curtailed in his ability. He's going to be distracted. That's the thing that people don't think about. The way the United States works is once he's lost the House of Representatives, it isn't just that he can't pass legislation and he just tries to go by executive order. Then there's going to be committee hearings, and they're going to investigate the grift and the corruption and the Epsteins and the redactions. And his whole world is going to get absorbed by playing defense. And Republicans are going to be like, I don't want to carry this around anymore. So I think he's going to be weakened. Okay.
Let me move on and talk about from weakened to strengthened. The polls, the Liberals could not have asked or could not be asking for better numbers, I think, polling-wise. And I wonder if you think Pierre Poilievre's little video this week was a mistake, bringing up this immigration issue. Does that play to his strength somehow, or is he made a mistake by making that an issue?
I think it's such an interesting question because he and his team will tell you, you don't get it. We've done the polling, and we're going to tell you that we're on 70% of Canadians don't agree with giving these benefits. But I think there's a bigger picture, which is he is failing in the job hiring process of being prime minister because people think he projects Trump. People hate Trump. And when he picks up the same issues and picks up the same themes and echoes the tone and tenor of Trump, I think it's a big turnoff. So, maybe there's a percentage of people who say, I don't know about extending these benefits. But when you exaggerate it and broadcast it and amplify it and say, this is the most important issue in the country. This is what's halting everything else. This is what's causing our financial troubles. I don't think that tracks with people.
Yeah.
I think what tracks with people, and they go, looks like Trump, smells like Trump, sounds like Trump, must be Trump. And I think that's a big problem for him. So we'll see. He's giving a big, big speech in Toronto tomorrow where he's going to talk about Canada's economic relationship with the United States from a conservative perspective. He has not been able to figure out how to get on the right wicket on that issue.
Right.
Tomorrow's being really, really heavily previewed by his team as his answer on this issue. And so we'll see if he's up to the minute. He might change the game tomorrow. Who knows? I don't think this immigration stuff changes the game for him. No.
By the way, I heard, correct me if I'm wrong here, at the same time, is Dominic LeBlanc giving some kind of an address tomorrow as well, kind of stealing of this limelight from him?
Yeah, so you kind of got, obviously people will pay more attention to Poilievre, but Dominic LeBlanc is going to be giving like a real-time rebuttal in some ways, or at least a contrast. So in Toronto, you're going to have at the Economic Club, you're going to have Poilievre laying out his vision for how we interact with the United States, and then you're going to have Dominic LeBlanc doing it at the Canadian Club. So I'm going to go to the Canadian Club. They've been letting me into the Economic Club, they're like, no, we checked your passport. But I'm going to go to the Canadian Club. We'll hear what Dominic has to say. And Dominic's always fun. He's got a good quick wit, eh?
We shall see. All right. Scott, I thank you so much. I appreciate it. Good luck with your kid today.
Yeah, we'll see what kind of music he's into. I think last night might have completely ruptured him. He's like, he's going goth or something. I'm going to be hearing the Smiths when I get home tonight.
Oh, no. Scott Reid, who joins us every Wednesday afternoon. Scott, thank you so much.
Canadian women are looking for more out of themselves, their businesses, their elected leaders, and the world around them.
And that's why we're thrilled to introduce the Honest Talk podcast.
I'm Jennifer Stewart.
And I'm Catherine Clark. And in this podcast, we interview Canada's most inspiring women.
Entrepreneurs, artists, athletes, politicians, and newsmakers, all at different stages of their journey.
So if you're looking to connect, then we hope you'll join us.
Listen to the Honest Talk podcast on iHeartRadio or wherever you listen to your podcasts.